Scott from Scott's Moto Adventures. By now you've seen a lot of gift guides. Well, here's one more, but with a twist. No sponsors. Many of the gift guides might start out with one or two things a creator bought on their own, but as you go down the list in that video, you see more gifts that the creator received from sponsors. And on top of that, you get more affiliate links. So, as a break, here is a non-denominational, non-sponsored top 5 gifts for a motorcyclist. First up, mapping services. While we live in a day and age of Google and Apple Maps, for the motorcyclists, it's not a foolproof system. We like curves, we like twisty roads. Google can offer that to an extent, but it's nowhere near as good as several services that are dedicated to motorcycles. What kind of services? Mapping services. These are the 3 that I recommend. D-Tech, Rever, and Calimoto. I've used all 3. These are all good apps that you can buy for your friend or loved one. Personally, I use D-Tech. I've been using D-Tech for about 2 years. Been very happy with that. But I was a dedicated Rever user for a while, and Calimoto did save my butt here and there a couple of times. One nice thing about Rever is you can actually share where you are, where you're going, and I use that on my Saddle Sore 1000. But D-Tech has something that, a $500 Cardo Pack Talk Pro has, and that's crash detection. So for peace of mind, you get an extra feature with D-Tech. Now, all 3 of them are typically around the same price. You have Rever is $60 a year. You can actually buy a gift card at Cycle Gear for that. Calimoto is $60 a year, and D-Tech is $60 a year if you're a new member. So please keep that in mind. If your person was using D-Tech and they want to still use that username, you might be a little bit more. But for all 3, you're starting to look at $60. My second recommendation, I'm going to split this up into 2 parts. And this is going to be about weather protection. First up, neck gaiters and balaclavas. This is mine. I got this from Cycle Gear, and for me, this has been an awesome piece of gear that I have been using for the past several years. Mine is an Axial. You can get an Under Armour. You can get a Carhartt. I believe my wife has a Climb. Here's why I suggest it. As a rider who puts on 100 to 1,000 miles a day, depending on what the ride is, after like over 100, 150, maybe 200, you're on the highway, you're on the back roads, you start to actually get a little fatigue. You actually start to get a little chill if the weather conditions are right. And what I say is like 85 degrees and under, okay? When I did my Saddle Sore 1000 in June of 2022, I had a really nice day. It was 71 degrees, and I rode from Pennsylvania to Michigan and back. It was not that cold, but as the day went on, I was feeling fatigue. I was feeling cold from the wind blowing on my neck all day, and after that sun went down, it got worse. So luckily I had a old t-shirt that I turned into a neck gaiter, but the balaclava would have been a huge help. And you don't have to wear it like that all year round. A lot of times I'll just wear it as a neck gaiter to keep the wind off of my neck and lower chin. Okay, so my the next piece of gear I'm going to recommend in the weather protection part of the gift guide here is, what we've got here, Toggs. This is the only time during this entire video I'm not going to give you an alternative. And the reason is because I don't know who makes something similar. So when I was going to Mount Washington in this August of 2023, you see me go up the mountain in a rainstorm. I had these on. This is the jacket here, and then I do have the pants here. I had both of these. I had this entire set on. The weatherproofing that came with my gear just wasn't good enough. So I put that on, and that did two things. It kept me dry, and it actually helped block the wind. So after I came down that mountain, I still had a 500-mile ride coming down from Mount Washington to Pennsylvania. I was on the highway. I was warm all day. Again, it was another summer day in the 70s. Wasn't too worried, and it kept me warm. Now, with this, you could pick up at Amazon. You can pick it off their website. You can go to Amazon, Cycle Gear, Revzilla. Not sure about JP Cycles, but since it's Komodo, it's a parent company of Cycle Gear, Revzilla, and JP Cycles, they're probably there. There might be a Harley Davidson variant. There might be a BMW variant. You know, the only thing I regret is, if you notice, I had all black. I would want a high vis, and I know I can buy those at my local Cycle Gear. Again, I have a Cycle Gear by me. I'm spoiled. I'm sorry. But your prices can range from $50 to $100 depending on whose label is on it or if it's on sale or something like that. There are two things that get overlooked by the motorcycle community when it comes to safety. First, glasses. In the state of Pennsylvania, we do not have to wear a helmet. I do not want to get into that debate. I do not want to get in that conversation. But we are required to wear eye protection. Go figure. I'm not saying don't buy a set of Shady Rays. I'm not saying don't buy a set of Flying Eyes, or even like the Paul Senior OCC Oakleys. I'm just saying there's more affordable options. You can go on, again, Amazon. You can go on AliExpress. Buyer beware on some of that stuff. Me personally, I have Milwaukee. These are tinted safety glasses or sunglasses. They have some safety ratings like the ANSI Z87.1 and the CSA 794.3. What they won't protect me from is bloodborne pathogens and lasers, but I don't think the pilot-backed sunglasses will either. For me, these were $15, and I'll probably be picking up another one next year. That's the nice thing. I can just go to the store and pick up a new one. I can go to the Home Depot. I can go to the local hardware store and just pick up one. Same thing with, even if I don't want something tinted, let's say I have a tinted visor, I can just pick up a set of safety glasses and be safe while riding. Like I said, mine's $15, but you can spend what I would recommend buying something like that for your motorcyclist friend or loved one or yourself. And just be aware you can spend anywhere from $10 to $250 depending on prescription, style, brand, all that stuff. But I would recommend, personally, because I like to live within my means, I like the more affordable option. So as a motorcyclist, we're in the wind. Some of us have loud bikes. Some of us believe in loud pipes save lives. Again, that's not a conversation I want to get into. But you need something to combat the constant wind noise, to combat the loud pipes, to combat road noise. And earplugs. Earplugs, something simple like that. You can go a bunch of different ways. You can go to CVS. You can buy a whole bunch of them there. You can go to Amazon again. I know Revzilla, I know Cycle Gear does sell specialty motorcycle, but they're really very similar to what you can buy off of Amazon. I personally like these foam ones. actually something my wife, these are from CVS. I get 3M ones from work. 3M foam ones work for me. I do have a set of pine cone ones. After a while, those bother my ears. Again, it's all about user. If you know your person likes the soft foam ones, great. If not, the pine cone style. And you can mix and match. That's something else. It's so affordable. You can like give them 3 or 4 packs of one and 3 and 4 packs of another. And this is something that's going to help their hearing as they go on. And that's really important. Tinnitus sucks. I have it. It's horrible, especially at night when you're trying to sleep. So from anything from like $5 to $30, depending on what you're spending, you can get some good hearing protection for your loved ones or friends or even yourself. So I've given you guys 5 recommendations. I gave you, mapping solutions, neck gaiter, frogs, Toggs, sunglasses or glasses, and now earplugs. I'm going to give you one bonus here, and it's a magnet, a telescopic magnet. And I was watching another creator work on an old 35-year-old bike, and in the video he was going over everything wrong, and he made a complaint about dropping hardware in tough-to-reach places. Any home or professional mechanic has a solution to this, and that's a magnet. This is my go-to save my butt tool. And the best part is they're cheap. You go to Harbor Freight, you can go to Home Depot again, Lowe's, Amazon, your local hardware store if you still have one. This is one of the best tools you can ask for. Price varies on where you're getting it from. You're looking anywhere from like $8 to $30, depending on what options. Like this is a Harbor Freight one. I think it cost me like $5 to $8. I've seen some where this swivels, has a light on the end, and does all these, more extensive things. The best thing I like about this is once I'm done with it, I have my steel toolbox, put it on the side, and it's ready for the next thing. I know where it is at all times. So again, this is actually probably my best bonus buy for any motorcyclist who does wrenching. This would be an excellent buy if they don't have any. But again, $8 to $30, it's a lifesaver. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Since I wasn't riding, I figured I'd let my creativity take me to strange new places.
Number 8. Number 8. Number 8.
If you have any non-sponsored ideas, let me know in the comments. I'm actually really wondering what some people are recommending for other motorcyclists for Christmas or the holidays, since this is a non-denominational video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to comment below. Please like and subscribe if you did enjoy this, and I'll